All right, guys, now we're gonna go ahead and do number 4. So number 4, same directions, find the x and the y-intercept. So we know we need to set these equations up. So I'm gonna just copy this equation, negative x plus 2y equals 8, okay? So again, remember the x-intercept is where the graph crosses through the x-axis, the y-intercept is where the graph crosses the y-axis. So in order to solve that using algebra, which is using solving equations, we need to know that for the x-intercept, we're gonna set the y equal to 0, and for the y-intercept, we're gonna set the x equal to 0, okay? All right, so I'm gonna solve it just like I did the last one, okay? I'm just gonna plug in wherever I see a y, I'm gonna replace that with a 0. So I'm gonna rewrite this, negative x plus 2 times 0 equals 8. Negative x plus 0 equals 8. And this, again, you're just gonna basically cancel out that term. Now, remember that's just like there being a negative 1 there. So some of you may have missed this because you missed that coefficient. But you do have to divide by negative 1, and you end up with x equals 8 divided by negative 1, which is negative 8, okay? And now my y, and remember that's gonna be the point negative 8, 0, if you rewrite it as an ordered pair. So my y-intercept is gonna be where x is 0, so I'm gonna rewrite this, negative x, well, it says x is 0, so I'm gonna write negative 0 plus 2y equals 8. And we all know you really don't have a negative 0, it's the same as just 0, which is the same as just saying that this was just 2y all by itself. And then I divide both sides by 2, and I get y equals 8 over 2, which is 4, which is the same as the point 0, 4. Again, make that connection that you're saying x is 0, so that's why in the ordered pair, the x value is 0. And then we're solving for what the y value is going to be in that ordered pair. So now I would have come over here to my test, and my x-intercept, I got x equals negative 8. So like I said, you could have put the negative 8 there, or you could have written it as negative 8, 0, however you wanted to. And then for my y-intercept, you put 4, or like I said, you could have written it as 0, 4. And now you're gonna go ahead and do the graph. So for the graph, you're graphing the x-intercept, which is negative 8. So that's gonna be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the y-intercept, which is positive 4. So that's gonna be up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just take those 2 points, you connect them. So for this particular equation, the y-intercept was 4, so you see that it's crossing through the y-axis at 4, and the x-intercept was negative 8, and you see it's crossing through the x-axis at negative 8. And that's all there was to that section, okay? So if you have any other questions, you can send me a message on Remind. If you understand and you get it, you should be ready to go ahead and go in and take that Google form. It should be in Google Classroom under April 16th. All right, good luck.